There's the CSU cam, and it is on here in downtown Cleveland. The snow is coming down, and it is a steady snow. Steady snow is a big problem for the road crews, and the roads are not in good shape. Medina County is under a level 2 snow emergency. Erie, Huron, and now Richland counties under level 3 snow emergencies. That means the sheriff has declared that the roads are closed. You should be home. There should be no travel except in emergency situations only. So that is an update for you. And again, Medina County is level 2. We're trying to get to see what the other counties are. I'll be truthful with you. On Monday, I called every single county in my viewing area. And not all of them do the snow emergencies. Ashtabula County does not do a snow emergency. Basically, if you get into a situation where you become a nuisance, they'll just ticket you. So there's no warning. So this is a great night just to put out the blanket. If you don't have to go out, don't. The roads are very treacherous. Sleet continues in areas farther south of Canton, and that is moving out. We're going to talk more about that coming up. And wind is still causing the problems with blowing and drifting. This snow is really coming down, friends. And that 8 to 11 line that I have been talking about for the snow accumulations, we moved it south toward the Canton area, and I have been playing with that line back and forth between Akron and Canton, trying to approximate where that sleet line is. I know the radar shows it down in Tuscarawas and Carroll counties, but sometimes this radar product, which is based off of algorithms and some mathematical fantasticalness that the computer magically spits out, it's trying to say that's where the sleet is, that's the best chance. But there's another product that the radar has in it, I'll show you, that really nails it down. One of the things that we have to consider in this winter storm is a visibility issue. This is your blowing and drifting snow and heavy snow that is coming down. We have a quarter-mile visibilities now throughout the I-71 and 271 and 90 corridors, and this will continue as we head through the night. We are in the second wave. We talked about this yesterday. Beware the second wave, and that second wave is moving right now through the Ohio Valley. As it continues to move to the east, once the center of that gets east of, let's say, I-77, so the axis of the north-south axis of Cleveland, we will finally start to see this backing off. But that's when the really cold air moves in, and that's when all of this sleet will continue to change over to snow, especially to the farther south areas. Current temperatures, very cold air is still coming in. As that cold air comes in, it is going to change everything that is slushy now over to ice, and that is going to continue to freeze up as we go through the night. Winter storm warning continues. You already know that. And again, we've been watching how this has been unfolding, and it's all about this sleet. Look how much this has changed just within the last hour. Let me put this in motion for you because this has been fascinating to watch. It's held steady all day, and now we are really starting to see that swing. So we will have seriously deteriorating conditions. Holmes, Wayne, Western Stark counties. And I have been hearing from some folks who've been telling me what's going on. Stephanie P. tweeted in, still about half sleet, half snow in Worcester. I bet you that's starting to change now. And that's north of Route 30. Brooks Ames, my friend there at PLX, said we have crazy wet snow pellets at Portage Lakes. So that's just south of Akron. So that's going to be fluffing up, changing into that snow as this wave continues to work its way through. So we aren't really focused so much on the actual numbers. It's all about these impacts. Let me get rid of my menu here. And we are still looking at very high road impacts, all kinds of air impacts, even into tomorrow because they're going to, have to catch up. School closings, very high. I think you'll be very pleased as we go through the day tomorrow, and power outages are at medium. Again, we're not focused on the numbers, but that being said, we got some snow. This is a storm, total accumulations, including what's on the ground now, what came down, and so you can see this is a pretty significant one for us. By the way, let me skip forward. I think I have, nope, I don't. I'll get it queued up. I do have the iAlert school closing chances reformatted. But Jason's going to talk first about our overall forecast because it will get better.
It will be better. We got to get through this short term to get to the long term. But as we've been telling everybody, as Betsy has been telling us, this is a multi-level, high-impact, long-duration storm. So currently, we're looking at the wind speeds, the chill factor, also the gusts. We're looking at temperature, surface and upper level, and that Arctic air that is to come. So the good news is once we get through, say, the next 24 hours, we can kind of maybe take a little bit of a breath. Surface temperatures right now, teens well out west, low 20s elsewhere. We're likely going to be in the teens over the next several hours here by the time we get to midnight tonight, and then continuing throughout our Friday. This system here, it's kind of like when you kind of fan the sheets as you're making the bed. That ripple effect, this system is going to push eastward, and that's going to bring us the good news that we're looking for once we get all this activity on out of here. So your Union Home Mortgage 7-day is going to show this. By the time we get the snow tapering off tomorrow, the front has passed. We start to calm down a little bit. Brief high pressure moves back in Saturday heading into Sunday, but I want to point out here, tomorrow morning and also Friday morning or Saturday morning and even Sunday morning, it's going to be very, very, very cold. And I'll tell you why. We'll expand upon that 7-day coming up a little bit later, Jay.
All right, Jason, thank you very much. Looking forward to that.